Hello students, this is Harish DK, HOD of Electronics, ASC Independent PU College. Let us continue with feedback in amplifiers. But before we proceed, let us recall what we learned in the last video. In the last video, we learned something about amplification, which is nothing but process of increasing the strength of the weak signal. And in that we learned strength is nothing but amplitude of the signal. And next we learned about amplifiers, that is a device which increases the strength of the weak signal. And also we learned about the characteristics of amplifiers. Some of them are gain, input impedance, output impedance, bandwidth, etc. So in this video, straight away we get into the concept of feedback in amplifiers. But before that, let us find out in general what is a feedback. What is a feedback? In Kannada we call it as pratikriye. Pratikriye ಎಂದರೇನು? So now a feedback can be an information about the reactions to a product or a person's performance of a task, or which is used as a basis for improvement, or a feedback can be an opinion, a response, a reaction, a comment, a report, an assessment, criticism, or rating. Now, before we get into what exactly the feedback in amplifiers, let me tell you one story in Kannada. That is, imagine ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಬ್ಬಂದು ಬರ್ಡೇ. ಅವನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ಡೇ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ತಾಯಿಗೆ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಬರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನ ನೀನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ತಂದೆಗೆ, ಅಪ್ಪ ನೀನೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೇಕನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಆಯಿತು, ತಂದೆ ಪಾಪ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಕ್ ಆರ್ಡ್ರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲದೊಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕೇಕ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ತಾಯಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಕುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಫೈನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸಾಂಬಾರು ಕುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗನ ಕರೆದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನು ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಂಬಾರು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತನ್ನ ಒಪಿನಿಯನನ್ನು ತನ್ನ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ನೋಟೆಡ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮಗ ಏನೊಂದು ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಪಿನಿಯನನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೋ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಎ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಮದರ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಈಸ್, ಒಂದು ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಚೂರು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನಂತೂ ಕುಡಿದಿರಬೇಕಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿದಿರ್ತಾನೆ? ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನ ಕುಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ನ, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೂನಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನ ಕುಡಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತನ್ನ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆಲ್ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಅವನೊಂದು ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನ ಕುಡಿದು ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೂನಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸೊ ವೈ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಂಬರ್ ಒನ್, ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಸಾಂಬಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಮದರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್, ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಹಿ ಟುಕ್ ದ part of the output, that is sambar, what mother is prepared. He has not taken the entire sambar to give the feedback, right? So just keep this in your mind. Now straight away let us get into feedback in amplifiers. So in amplifiers we define the feedback as Feedback is a process of transferring a fraction of the output signal of an amplifier back to its input in order to improve its performance. So in short, it is the process of sending a part of the output signal back to the input in order to improve the performance of the amplifier. So we concentrate on this, we learn about this definition within few minutes. We talk about this definition in few minutes. So straight away get into what are all the needs of feedback in amplifiers. Feedback ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು? That too in amplifiers. Why do we need a feedback in amplifiers? And in the last video, we all learned that for a good amplifier, gain should be high, input impedance should be high, and output impedance should be low, and bandwidth should be high, and amplifier should produce a stable and undistorted output. An amplifier should produce a stable and undistorted output. So to achieve all this, we need feedback in amplifiers. To achieve all this, we need feedback in amplifiers. So now we learned what is feedback. We just read a definition, and we learned what is the need of feedback in amplifiers. Now, before we get into the concept of feedback in amplifiers, let me explain some of the important terms related to this feedback. That is, number one, open loop gain. The gain of the amplifier without feedback is what we call it as open loop gain. Once again, the gain of an amplifier without feedback is called open loop gain. Now, to explain this, let me consider this amplifier. So this amplifier contains a pair of input terminals and a pair of output terminals. For this amplifier, if I give the input as Vi, it amplifies this and it will give the output as Vo. Now the question is, from where we got this Vi? So from where we got this Vi? We should get this, and we will get this input from some source. And this source has a capacity to give this much of voltage, that is Vs. That means right now in this diagram, I can easily say Vi is nothing but Vs. So ಈ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. So here Vi is equal to Vs. Then the gain of this amplifier, in the last session we learnt about the gain. Gain is nothing but output by input, and that to voltage gain is Vo by Vi, that is output voltage by input voltage. So since Vi is equal to Vs here, I can write A as Vo by Vs. Students, just keep one thing in your mind. Here onwards, we concentrate only on voltage gain, and whenever I write A, you should consider it as A subscript V, which is nothing but voltage gain. Next, the second one is closed loop gain. Now, what is closed loop gain? Explain this, let me consider a small amplifier. Here, it is a basic amplifier. Here, Vi is the input to the amplifier and Vo is the output of the amplifier. Then the gain of the amplifier is given by Vo by Vi. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಎನಿ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ Vi is nothing but Vs. So Vs ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು, it is a source which provides the input to the amplifier, which is Vi. Okay, now for this amplifier I am going to apply a feedback. For this amplifier I am going to apply a feedback which is provided by the feedback network. So now what it will do? First it will tap the output voltage, and this tapped output voltage is given to a feedback network, and this feedback network will extract the part of that signal which we call it as Vf, where Vf is part of Vo. Imagine students, if Vo is 100 volts, if Vo is 100 volts, okay, then Vf will be 0.5 volts. Vf will be what? 0.5 volts. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪಾತ್ರೆಯಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಡೀ ಪಾತ್ರೆಯಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೂನಷ್ಟು ಸಾಂಬಾರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಂಬಾರ್, ಆಯಿತಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತಾ? ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಎಫ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವಿವೋ. ವಿ ಎಫ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್? Part of VIVO. Now this VF will be sent back to the VI. So initially VI is nothing but VS. Now VI is not only VS, but we are sending a part of output back to the input. Hence in this case VI is nothing but VS plus or minus VF. Why plus or minus VF? We are going to learn soon. But here the one more term beta, which is equal to VF by VO, you can make I think you can guess it. It is nothing but gain of this feedback network. See, input to this feedback network is VO and the output of the feedback network is VF. So hence the gain is always output by input, and it is VF by VO. It is gain of the feedback network, and it is also called as feedback factor. It is also called as feedback factor. You should keep this in your mind. So now this entire thing, now it is not just an amplifier, it is an amplifier with feedback network. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to put the entire thing in a big box. Now what can I call this big box as? I can call this big box as an amplifier with feedback. I can call this big box as an amplifier with feedback. Then what is the input to the big box? It is VS. And what is the output of the big box? It is VO. Then what will be the gain of this big box? It is VO by VS. And this is considered to be the gain of the amplifier with feedback. Here the subscript F indicates the gain with feedback. Children, just keep one thing in your mind. Here A, the gain of just this basic amplifier, which is nothing but open loop gain, and here AF is the gain of this big box, which contains an amplifier with feedback network. Okay, hence AF is the gain of an amplifier with feedback and is given by VO by VS. Next, let us learn something about the types of feedback in amplifiers. See, before that we learn one more important concept, that is loop gain. Now what is loop gain? It is a product of open loop gain and feedback factor. It is nothing but a product of open loop gain and a feedback factor. To explain this, let me consider the amplifier. But before we go with this, let me revise. What is a loop? Loop means closed path. Loop means closed path. See, once we apply feedback to an amplifier, there creates a closed path. There creates a closed path. Okay, and we need to calculate the gain of this closed path. And the gain of this closed path is nothing but product of open loop gain and feedback factor. Open loop gain is A and feedback factor is beta, and the loop gain will be, okay, and the loop gain will be A beta. A very important concept, just keep it in your mind, because to learn the next chapter, which we call it as an oscillators, this product is very important and this term is very important. I repeat once again, what is a loop gain? It is a product of open loop gain. Open loop gain in the sense gain of an amplifier without feedback, that is this box. And next, a feedback factor, which is nothing but the gain of the feedback network, that is the gain of this box. So loop gain will be gain of the loop. Loop is closed path. You can see the closed path here. Okay, now straight away get into the types of feedback. We can apply two types of feedback to an amplifier. They are positive feedback and negative feedback. Let us learn in detail about positive as well as negative feedback. So before that, I just wanted to explain something about the superposition of waves, because to learn about the types of the feedback, it is very important. Now, the first thing is, when two signals of same phases are added, then the amplitude of the resultant wave will increase. Makle, you can add one more thing. If two signals of different amplitudes but same phases are added, then the amplitude of the resultant wave increase. Here you can see two waves. This is wave 1 and this is wave 2. The amplitude of the wave 1 is x and amplitude of the wave 2 is also x. And you need to note down a very important point is, both the waves are in phase. When these two are added together, then the resultant wave, the amplitude of the resultant wave increases. Amplitude of the resultant wave will increase. So you should be aware of this, and you learned all these things in your first year PUC physics waves and sounds chapter. So now similarly, when two signals of same amplitude but different phases are added together, then the amplitude of the resultant wave becomes 0. Here I cannot say different phases. I can say if two signals with a phase difference of 180 degrees, if two signals of phase difference of 180 degrees are added, then the resultant wave will be, the resultant amplitude of the resultant wave will be 0. Similarly, if I add two signals of different amplitude and a phase difference of 180 degree, okay, then the resultant, amplitude of the resultant wave will decrease. You can see this. Here the wave 1 contains the amplitude of 2x and wave 2 contains the amplitude of x, but both the waves are out of phase with each other by 180 degrees. And when I add these two signals, the resultant wave is this, okay, and you can see the decrease in the amplitude of the resultant wave. So these three important concepts you should be aware of, so to learn about the types of feedback. Okay, now straight away get into the positive feedback. Now, what is positive feedback? So, or define positive feedback andre, the feedback is said to be positive if the signal which is fed back to the input is in phase with the source input signal. When can I say feedback as positive? I can say feedback as positive if the signal which we sent back to the input is in phase with the input signal, that is source input signal. To explain this, let me consider this diagram. Okay, and here in this diagram, this is the source signal Vs, and this is a combining network where the signal from the source and feedback signal gets added up, and which will be given as an input to the basic amplifier, which we call it as Vi. Okay, and this signal gets amplified by the amplifier and it gives the output. For a time being, I am going to consider this amplifier as an CE amplifier, and we all know that a CE amplifier is the only amplifier which produces a phase difference of 180 degrees between input and output signal, which produces a phase difference of 180 degrees between input and output signal. Okay, let's start. Initially we assume that Vf is 0 because we don't have any output, so there is no input to the feedback network, so the feedback network is not produced any, or it is not extracted any part of the signal. So initially Vi is nothing but Vs. When this signal is given as an input to the amplifier, that too a CE amplifier, this gets amplified and we get an amplified output. Now this amplified output, when it is given to the feedback network, so this feedback network will extract the part of this output. See, by looking at this diagram, you may get one doubt that, so it is not only producing the part of the input what we are given to the feedback network, but it is also provided a phase difference of 180 degree. So, illinda illige barbekadre nodi wave 180 degree turn agide. So, this is a one important point, children, what you need to learn. There are some feedback networks in electronics which can not only provide or extract the part of the output signal but also extracts the phase difference of 180 degrees. So here the feedback network what we considered, it not only extracted the part of the signal but also it provided a phase difference of 180 degrees. Now what we are doing is we are sending this signal, which is a part of VO, back to the input. Now look at this. The signal which is sent back to the input is in phase with the input signal, that is source signal. If this is the case, then we say that the feedback is positive. Feedback is positive. And here the effective input voltage gets added up according to the previous theory. That is this, if two signals with same phases are added, the amplitude of the resultant signal increases. So here the effective input increases. Here the effective input increases and is given by Vi is equal to Vs plus Vf. So in positive feedback, the effective input to the amplifier increases. Okay. So now here the net input voltage to the internal amplifier increases and is given by Vi is equal to Vs minus Vf. And one more thing, we call positive feedback also as regenerative feedback, or we can call this as a direct feedback. Now the question is, why this feedback is called regenerative feedback? Why this feedback is called regenerative feedback? To explain this, imagine initially there is no VO, so there is no VF. At that time I am going to apply an input signal of amplitude or voltage 1 volt. Now this 1 volt gets amplified by the amplifier and it gives the output as 10 volt. And this 10 volt is given as an input to the feedback network. Now what this feedback network will do, it will extract the part of that. So let us imagine, out of this 10 volts what it is produced, it extracts 0.1 volts, and that 0.1 volts is given back to the input. It is given back to the input. So now what will be the effective input now? It is 1 plus 0.1, then it is 1.1. If I give 1 volt as an input to the amplifier, it will produce 10 volts. If I apply 1.1 volt as an input, then it will produce the output as 11 volts. So what happened? The gain of an amplifier increases, or the gain is regenerated. Hence it is called regenerative amplifier. And this type of feedback we use in oscillators. Now why, you will learn in the next chapter called oscillators. So students, hope you learned about positive feedback. A small recap, we can call the feedback as positive if the signal sent back to the input is in phase with the input signal, that is source signal. So let's proceed towards the negative feedback. Now when can we call the feedback as negative? A feedback is said to be negative if the signal which is sent back to the input is in out of phase with the source input signal by 180 degrees. If the signal sent back to the input is in out of phase with the source signal by 180 degrees, then the feedback is said to be negative feedback. So let me consider the same diagram to explain the concept. So consider an amplifier. Here once again I am considering this basic amplifier as a CE amplifier, which produces a phase difference of 180 degrees between input and output. and let us assume initially there is no output. So that means there is no input to the feedback network. That means there is no part of the output signal. So when there is no output, there is no part of its own. Okay, now in this situation, let me apply a Vs. In this situation, Vi is nothing but Vs. Now what happens? This input signal gets amplified and we get an output voltage. So this is the amplified version of this output voltage of this is an amplified version of this given Vi, which is right now equal to Vs, because we assumed that initially there was no output voltage. Now what happens? This output voltage is tapped and it is given as an input to the feedback network. And as we know, the main function of the feedback network is to extract the part of the given signal, and this part of the signal will be sent back to the input. So children, a very important point to be noted here is, here the feedback network what I am using is a normal feedback network. It is a normal feedback network. Okay, because here this feedback network is not producing any phase difference. It is not producing any phase difference. So it is just producing the part of the signal. So now this part of the signal is sent back to the input. This part of the signal is sent back to the input, and you can see that the signal which I am sending back to the input and a source signal are out of phase with each other by 180 degrees. These two signals are out of phase with each other by 180 degrees. Hence, this feedback is said to be negative feedback, and in this case, the effective input voltage decreases, and it is given by, here the effective input voltage decreases and it is given by Vi is equal to Vs minus Vf. ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಆ ವೇವ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆದು ಹೇಳಿದಿವಿ. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದರೆ, if two signals with a different amplitudes and the phase difference of 180 degrees are added, then what happens? The amplitude of the resultant wave decreases. Okay, so now we call this feedback as negative feedback. So now, and next step, a very important, here the net input to the internal amplifier, it decreases and is given by Vi is equal to Vs minus Vf. And very important point, the negative feedback is also called as degenerative feedback. Degenerative feedback. Now let us learn why it is called degenerative feedback. So let me explain this. Let us assume initially there is no output voltage. Okay, when there is no output voltage, there is no feedback voltage, and Vi is nothing but Vs. Let me apply 1 volt. Let me assume I am applying, that is we are applying 1 volt. When I apply 1 volt as an input, Vi is equal to Vs, and which is equal to 1 volt. When it is applied to this amplifier, assume that it amplified that voltage to 10 volts. Now this 10 volts is tapped and it is given as an input to the feedback network, and this feedback network will extract the 0.1 volts from the 10 volts. It extracts the 0.1 volts from that 10 volts. So 0.1 volts ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So this 0.1 volts will be sent back to the input, which is in out of phase with Vs. So that is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 volt, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು 0.1 volt, but the phase difference between these two signals is 180 degrees. So then what happens? Vi becomes Vs minus Vf. That is 1 minus 0.1 becomes 0.9. Initially input to the basic amplifier is 1 volt. Now the input to this amplifier is 0.9. 1 volt ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ 10 volts ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ 0.9 volts ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ 9 volts ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು? ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಿಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡಿಜನರೇಟಿವ್ type of feedback or reverse feedback, and we use this type of feedback in amplifiers. Now we use this type of feedback in amplifiers. Sir, why we use this type of feedback in amplifiers? That we learn in coming session or in the next part of the video. Thank you.